Did you know that a funeral procession was held for the Don River in the 1960s? Historically, the Don Valley marked the eastern border of the city, separating urban hustle from rural calm. But it wasn't just a pretty sight. It powered early mills, kept breweries brewing, and even provided water for tanneries. All that industry left its mark, with some serious pollution woes lasting well into the 20th century. In addition, street sewers constructed in the city in the 1870s and 80s carried raw sewage east into the Don and south into the lake, adding to an already dangerous cocktail of contaminants. On several occasions, in fact, the river caught fire. Fast forward to the early 1890s, and the lower valley got a serious makeover. The once winding river was straightened, and the steep hills were flattened to fill up the old river channel. In addition to the factories, the valley was also home to the House of Refuge, the Don Jail, and the Swiss Cottage Hospital, an isolation hospital for smallpox victims. But by 1969, after years of neglect and a couple of health scares, the Don was declared dead. Cue the funeral procession of environmental activists mourning at its polluted banks. But guess what? This isn't the end of our tale. The intersection of nature and urbanization typically steers towards decay rather than growth. However, the Don River story is not over. Thanks to citizen activist groups like Pollution Probe and the Task Force to Bring Back the Don, the river is getting a second chance at life. Recent city investments, including a $1 billion project led by Waterfront Toronto, aims to restore the river's former glory. There is also a $3 billion project planned to build sewage diverting tunnels, promising cleaner waters ahead. The Portland's Flood Protection Project is set to transform the existing mouth of the Don River into a healthier, more naturalized river outlet. Alongside, they are building a new park and some much-needed housing. Once deemed doomed over 50 years ago, the seemingly inevitable decline is reversed. So perhaps the funeral was a bit premature.